It's just a great combo. I wonder how long this is going to be before I get bored with this. Certainly well after everyone else gets bored with this.
You think so?
I hope so.
I saw.
Hi guys, welcome to Wheats
That's actually from Puffco. I thought that was just gonna be some little like
After Dark.
fly by night.
No, it's quality ingredients,
Quality.
materials. This coffee
Crafted.
cup with my Joe. Hello, Queen Bee. Good to see you again. I've got my coffee here for our
Coffee.
Queen Bee. This one's for you.
Sick cloud, bro. Grovel.
This coffee is steamy. What other coffee puns can we make about it?
You could talk about like
I like my coffee.
robust, or do you want any sugar with it? Like when you start eating candy for your munchies?
How about this? I like my coffee like I like my women, on fire.
Hopefully if I laugh, that indicates we all know you're joking.
Let's hope. Let me try again. I like my coffee like I like my women. I don't.
Hot?
Well, that's the most obvious. Well, black is the most obvious, then hot. It really, I mean, it's really an excellent joke format. There's so many.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classic.
Yeah, for a reason. On fire. Yeah, it only actually works because it is actually a nice. Like, you wouldn't want to ever use it if it was a piece of shit. Like, but because it's a decently
Little.
made thing, the joke, you could do it. Like, this is a good little water pipe.
Plus, I guess it is portable and like.
I think the trick is actually, that.
And you
the
could
idea
like
is,
leave it in your car.
Yeah,
and you have it all packed away.
You go to your, whatever festival or whatever that allows coffee cups in like this, and then you
As long as
flip the lid and there you go.
Yeah, the subterfuge element of it.
Yes. Maybe even never do this, high schoolers.
No, definitely no. But people who want to leave their weed in their car.
No, officer.
You could see it fitting just right there in the cup holder. That's not going to help with the smell at all. It's not like it's going to smell like coffee.
Yeah. You can just tell them it's an Indochina blend.
What is that?
What is what?
The coffee cup from Cabin in the Woods?
Oh, is there a bong?
Oh, there is. Okay. Right.
Oh, right. Yes, Cabin in the Woods. Oh, I think we're thinking. Yes, he's got his big bongzilla that he uses to save the day.
Right.
This is all
Coffee mug, water pipe.
Cabin in the Woods.
It's telescoping.
Yes, that's how I used it to
Right.
beat the skull. The writer of that movie, Drew Pearce, a very talented guy, an incredibly talented, incredibly smart guy, we should all be both weirded out and kind of excited that he was just hired to write and direct a fifth Matrix movie. They, the Matrix 4, colossal bomb. It's hard to overstate, actually, what kind of...
It was a huge bomb.
And has left zero cultural imprint. Like, nobody even remembers that it existed. I actually liked it quite a bit. But I thought it would have taken Warner Brothers a good decade or more to want to go back to that
follow up after that.
It took them 20 years to do it between the last disastrous Matrix movie and this one.
Matrix 3 was also a box office bomb.
But the good side, the upside about being such a bomb that nobody even really noticed is that they can sort of sneak it in there more quickly and just hope that it's not like people like, what the fuck are you doing?
And they can do weird stuff with it.
Yeah. But the Cabin in the Woods guy has been hired to bring the Matrix back. And if you want somebody, especially if they're going to continue with this like meta-textual Matrix thing that is commenting on itself and the movie industry as a whole within that framework, which I actually liked about Matrix 4. I know some people hated. I thought it was cool. But if that's what they want to go with still, then they got the perfect guy for it. The Cabin in the Woods guy.
Maybe a new level of, instead of just commenting on the movie making process, the producing process, maybe it'll go more into the breaking down the meta beats of the storytelling of action flicks.
Now, I assume Warner Brothers, though, would have seen Matrix 4 and been like, oh my God, I can't believe they would have hired somebody to go, yes, make it even more up its own ass. Like, that was the stuff everybody hated about it. I think it's cool, and I think it's super exciting it's him, but it seems like the wrong direction if they want to, make lots of money again. So,
we've got Sega. Hey, Sega.
Good to see you, Sega.
I think maybe a new commenter, Nakata Asuka 001.
Hello, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Greetings from Fukuoka, Japan. Saying, I wish I had some of those herbs here. Sorry, also, if I pronounced the city incorrectly.
Well, thank you for joining us from the
it's so cool that you joined.
Opposite side of the globe. And I'm so sorry you're otherwise... Well, but Japan's such a wild, weird place, isn't it? But we've talked many times on streams here about how draconian that whole side of the continent is with their drug laws. Well, I guess Asia writ large is pretty backwards at least from a Western perspective. I guess Asia has a very different history with drugs than the West, especially being exploited by the West through drugs.
Right.
So, I can see why they would have a different sort of stance, but I used to listen to a podcast for years and years and years about an expat in Japan and who used to be a big pothead and would lament all the time about how Japan was...
it's just a no-go while he was there.
Yeah, I mean, and I wouldn't dare risk it myself. You could, face some really, really strict consequences for some pretty minor stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble with the law ever, but being out of country, either as a tourist or on a visa, either way, you really don't want to have any run-ins with the law.
No, certainly not.
Oh, I mean, kind of on topic. I heard her make it or I might have just mispronounced that person, but WNBA star Brittany Griner has a book coming out.
Yeah, being well, that is a whole other level of detainment. That is one in a country that is actively hostile to the United States.
Right. Yeah. It's one thing to do it in a place where the laws are different, but at least like the U.S. and that country are friendly. When there's a Cold War going on.
And then, of course, we had Otto Van Beer, whatever his name was, who was returned to us brain dead from North Korea a couple of years ago after he stole a propaganda poster out of the airport or something. Was held prisoner for a long time and finally returned here as a vegetable and died very shortly after. So yeah, don't be a prisoner in a foreign country, especially ones with even more strict penal systems than ours.
Right.
It's hard to find those, but if you do, you really, truly, absolutely don't want to fuck up there. I'm gonna.
John Jay!
Did we get these dogs any kind of treat?
I don't think we treated them.
Would you mind, producer, grabbing them so that way we can get started on other things? They are being.
There's dig in here. Hold on.
I'm ready to dig in.
One more. Oh, no. What did I do? No. What? Check one more comment there.
One more comment. Nakata says, I'm a 22-year-old female. Currently, many young people actually do smoke weed, especially on cities like Tokyo and Osaka. But the place she is joining us from is smaller, so it is a bit rare. You'll find that largely true here in the States, where all drug usage is more popular. I didn't realize that it was becoming more popular with young people. Would you mind? I'm so curious. What is the sort of tolerance there like? Is it becoming more just outwardly accepted, or is it still seen as a super sort of scandalous activity? I'm guessing, and not to be a Western chauvinist at all, but our cultural hegemony is as strong as ever here. Our media is, well, for the first time in Americans' lives, other media from other countries, especially from East Asian countries, Japan with manga and anime, South Korea with pop music and dramas, our media is still super popular, influential throughout the world. And in the U.S. right now, weed usage, even in, the most mundane, the most pedestrian type media, weed is just so cavalierly used. You could watch Fox News right now. You could watch the stuff for your racist grandpa, and they would have some host talking about doing an edible before going to bed at night because it helps him sleep, and it makes those 2.5 Men reruns even funnier. On
Fox News, really?
Yes. Oh, I'd be sure of it.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, who do you think is using all of the weed in Florida?
Yeah.
Is it every host? No. Is one of the 5 out there? One of the 20% of the 5.
Yeah.
Is talking about doing now is, one of the other shitbags giving him some shit maybe every now and then, of course.
Okay. Yeah.
But he's also doing cocaine.
Yeah, they might not joke about on air on Fox News.
No. That is saved for the break room. Fox News, they use cocaine to help them go to bed at night. It's what Sean Hannity does to wind down.
So among young people around my age, most people do not care. But people like my parents, who are 50, they still do not understand much about drugs like weed. So they are against it or scared. Alcohol is still the most accepted drug in Japan, and tobacco like cigs.
Yeah, you have a much, from what I understand, very different relationship to tobacco. Still, that is another weirdly Western divide, is the tolerance or acceptedness of cigarette usage, whereas here in the United States, even in the most sort of rural areas, you're not going to find tobacco usage really anywhere in any sort of public facility, indoor completely.
Yeah.
But that is just not true in most. It just, like, I think it's probably one of the biggest culture shocks if people aren't prepared for it when they go to Japan or China or Vietnam or something. I don't actually know if South Korea, I mean, I know they have, like, higher tobacco usage, I think, than us, but I don't know if it's the same degree as some of the others.
I have an interesting anecdote from when I was in Japan.
Go for it.
I traveled to Japan in 2015. Got to do a little bit of tourism just on a short trip, but mostly was there for work. But something that really surprised me, because I knew, there's a lot more cigarette smoking. But somebody that I was traveling with, another American, brought his like vape, nicotine vape setup, right? E-cig or whatever you want to call it. And the Japanese people there that we met were like fascinated by it. And I was like, this is like the electronics capital of the world. How do you not already have this like widespread? But I guess it was still kind of a newish thing, sort of newish in the US. Like,
not really.
Yeah, 2015 had been around for like 5 years. It had been a big deal.
And again, I don't mean to imply things that I don't know or haven't experienced, and of course we have an actual expert here, but
yeah.
Japan has these weirdnesses where they are, yes, what you think of as this technological utopia, but they also have these things that that are antiquated, that their whole society is built on things that are just like, to us, are dead technology. The most famous example is that Japan is run through fax machines. Still to this day, like,
okay,
if you want to put in like an order for like a pizza or whatever, you use fax machines.
Yeah.
Instead of like.
Okay, Nakata's backing me up. Vapes are not popular at all in Japan. I have never seen any, but I saw many in the UK.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, because the cigarettes were popular there and it was an accepted, like, that's the cultural
it's
tradition.
Like the image.
Yeah. That's what they go with. And so something, even though you would think, like, why wouldn't you just email something to us here in the West? Well, fax was this overwhelmingly successful, they, utilized and really took advantage of it and don't need something better or superior. And I mean, there are a lot of those fascinating sort of almost
things were
anachronisms.
So much more by like cultural and social contract than we think about consciously until we see some other society, everybody going about their ways perfectly functional, but it's like, here's all these little different ways that they do it differently.
Yes. And Japan...
What an inane comment.
No. I mean, and Japan just does it even more differently than anybody else. All right, I'm going to do a small little dab here. This one's going to be... Let's do this one for our new friend from Japan.
Tobacco laws are weird. Technically, you cannot smoke in most places, even sometimes in the street, but a lot of people smoke anyways, especially men that come back from work. I mean, I would say we have the same, it's just like widespread, nobody smokes inside anymore. Like, that was true, I don't know, since the like mid or late 90s? Late 90s. Say 2000. But yeah, plenty of cities have rules like that you're not even supposed to be vaping anything, tobacco or marijuana, out in public, but that doesn't stop people. I think especially like work breaks is where a lot of that happens.
So what more of these really fun, interesting inconsistencies between countries and cultures and differences of, how we perceive things to be like transgressions in public is, and, we had said like, going into Japan or China, it's such a culture shock for a lot of Westerners to see how much smoking there is. We'd also mentioned how sort of in our culture we have a much more permissive and drug, policy or acceptance to drugs of all kinds here. We are getting better about not putting people in prison. But on the opposite side of that, the exact inverse, what I think is a crazy thing that a lot of people in...
Is this the decrim?
Well, not quite.
Okay.
In Asia, coming to the U.S., have no idea. They're like, what? How can that even be? And they're like, find it so backwards and weird, is public intoxication policies. Like, almost everywhere in the United States, it's illegal to be drunk in public. And certainly to have alcohol out in public. Like, that's just totally criminal in almost all places in the United States. It's seen as a faux pas. That is not true in Japan.
Yeah, both legally and socially.
Yes.
I mean, which, by the way, is totally necessary because we are a fully car-dependent society. If we had these sort of nice city layouts of, dense urban European-style cities where then you go out, you drink, you go watch the football game, but actual international football, and then you go on, like, actual comprehensive public transit home, or you walk, because you're that close.
Only a couple of American cities have that option. All right, should we play some Smash Brothers? I'm so sorry we've been so far behind.
The comments have been great.
Yeah, will you kind of read the good ones out for us while I sit here and comment very briefly when needed.
Just on what you just said, in Nakata adds, in Japan it is very common to see people drunk in public, especially office workers. But many people might know this from anime.
Those salary men.
When I was in Japan with work, I got to witness I was told this by my boss in America. He's like, I learned, like, part of the culture is, like, if the employees, if they want to, like, raise an issue or ask for something, that is done through this, like, social mechanism of being out and being drunk with your boss. And I got to see that happen, like, firsthand. This, employee that had been training us was, like, sitting next to her boss and was, like, after we'd all, been at dinner for, 90 plus minutes, it's like, hey, why don't I have that promotion yet?
Nice. And did you remember, did it pay off for that guy?
Oh, I don't know if it paid off for her.
Was it her? Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I hope so.
It was...
You were warned that it was going to happen, and it did.
It was translated for me. I was getting the conversation translated to me and some colleagues who were also, American and are stuck in our little monolingualness. But
yeah, and viewed from a different prism, all of these sort of business rituals sound crazy. To somebody else, it's like, wait, you go on a big grass field, take clubs and whack balls into holes, and that's when you talk about making deals, and like that's supposed to make sense?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we all do things weird.
Our business golf culture.
Good old business golf culture. Speaking of cultures, let's play some Smash Brothers. You have done such a great job keeping us caught up on chat. I hope I have not been looking at all because I'm already pretty high. But we're going to play a little bit of Super Smash Brothers.
The one other thing I think the main point we missed was how Europe. We all agree that Europe has more mixing of tobacco and marijuana in how people consume it.
Yes, there's Spliff Nation.
Spliff Continent.
Spliff Nation. Will you switch our camera over?
Yeah. Switch to Switch.
And this is going to be Squad Strike, homie. I'm sorry. It's not your favorite.
It's okay.
No.
No. Go.
Okay.
You want the squad. We can just do I don't know why. Yeah, this doesn't. It's okay either way.
Fine. Whoops.
Oh, what did I get to Good.
Five randos. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Not bad. Not a bad selection.
Oh, gotta order them. Which I just, I carefully picked my order.
Me too.
Yeah.
And my team.
Yeah.
Starting with Ganondorf.
Ganny. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. Oh, great. I thank you for the reminder about the name. So, of course, there's two names there, so I was using the surname. Listed first. Another difference. And shame on me, because I was aware of that one.
I forgive you, but thank you for recognizing.
And thank you for kindly pointing it out.
Oh, Squirtle, what have you done? You go straight for Charizard anytime you're Pokemon trainer. That's just advice from
the Pokemon Trainer Pro.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
But oh, shit. That was a sick combo.
Oh, I almost got you with my...
Hang in there, Ganondorf. Hang in there, Ganondorf. Hang in there, Ganondorf.
Oh, poops. Come on. Go.
I'm sticking in there for a long time yet.
Oh, we do get items.
Low items.
Low item.
Nothing good. Damn, you really did just wreck me there.
I kind of needed to, though, after, falling off the stage. Well, enjoy work. I know it is the future if you're still around, Asuka. 'Cause it's, almost 10 a.m. No! Oh no, I did it again!
I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna thank chat for that one.
Nobody made me multitask. I was just trying to.
I'm still gonna thank chat for the assist there. Thank you guys. Woo! Oh, guys. I'm so good. Well, you're really keeping it competitive even after these two pretty big F-ups.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'll take that every day. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Whew. All right, Ridley, it's time. It's time. Can you get another one of those little fuck-ups that you had there earlier? No!
You did it! You did it!
Wait, I did?
Yeah, when you closed your eyes, somehow you slid up the... I don't really know how you did that.
Skills.
I guess you don't either.
No,
You do know. It was just skills.
Yes, and see, I was trying to pull it off like I didn't think it, so you were going to celebrate too. And then in that moment, I was going to sneak up and just end you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I knew. Doesn't feel like cheating. Doesn't feel like... But... Alright, I gotta get serious here. Dark Samus.
Sega asked, what are your thoughts on voice actors.
Being replaced by AI?
Or just in general? But maybe it is specific to that current problem they have.
I think they're a talented bunch of folks. I'm pretty good at recognizing voices.
Is it? No! Why did I got scared and I jumped off?
Thank you. Those 3 of your stock that you gave to the pit.
I just goofed.
Maybe we just gotta play King of Fighters.
We gotta play King of Fighters.
We gotta play King of Fighters.
Also, is there a distinction that we can make between celebrity voice acting in, like, okay, like we saw if you're okay with me admitting that.
To hate watch it.
Yeah, and it wasn't worth it, but yeah. So there's all these like big celebrity names. I don't know if I really call like okay, it's Matt Damon and Emily Blunt and Phoebe Waller-Bridge and George Clooney. I wouldn't call any of them voice actors. I mean, specifically, like yes, they did voice acting in that movie. But are we talking about people who are more known as like the profession of voice acting that's like distinct from being a celebrity or a regular actor?
Let me complicate it a little bit further. What do you mean in the case of somebody like, what's her name, Katie Seagal?
Yes.
The mother from Married with Children and also Leela from,
Futurama.
Yes. Is she an actress or a voice actress?
I mean, now the majority of her work is voice acting.
I mean, it may be but that's true for anybody who is like,
from a TV show in the 80s.
Yeah, is Kristen Shaw an actress or a voice actress from Bob's Burgers?
Is H. John Benjamin?
I mean, I think that one pretty much definitely a voice actor. But somebody like, Kristen Shaw.
Somebody who's more.
But was there any?
Hybrid.
Was there any?
It was. What are your thoughts on voice acting or voice actors in general?
I think it's probably a thing that many people feel like they could do. Like, oh, I could do that, and is actually so much harder and so much more, challenging than people realize.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like I could probably do that. I got Yoshi. I'm in big trouble. I was being sarcastic. I know I couldn't do it. I can do one voice, and I can barely, make good sounding sentences. I don't have as sick of a lineup this time, dude. And I don't have the help of the stage. I am feeling low confidence. Well,
I have a less sick lineup as well, so.
Oh my butthole.
Did you do that to yourself?
Yes.
Oh. Well, okay. Here I come. Can I grab him?
I think you can.
I can
F
hit
up,
him,
yeah.
but I can't grab him.
I think so. Well, there he goes. Well, that's gonna hurt bad. This is not a matchup I'm looking forward to seeing through.
Okay, that's fine. Then you can, your next one would be, I can't tell.
Yoshi. No, it's Young Link, I think. Not Toon Link. he took that one from me. You keep messing up my little guy.
Yeah, it's a good.
The best part of the movie, that little guy, by the way, the suicidal.
Mario.
The Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes, the suicidal star.
Yes.
The totally
Weird.
given up on life.
That would have effed me up.
Oh, no. No!
Oh, I needed that. Thank you, bro. Wow, that was a...
Whoa, that didn't really... Okay, I see you, young Link. Hey! Careful with the bombs there. Hey! Oh no, I walked right into it! Boy, you'd think I could... I haven't touched his little butt! I guess because I'm not a pedo?
That's the only reason.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. One little... Oh no, Lucina! Wow, really
Not really.
scooped it. Oh, you!
From above. Oh, nice.
Oh no. Don't... No. Bye, Grovel!
See you,
Grovel
Grovel.
said bye, everyone. Thanks for joining while you could. So glad to see you, especially after I falsely accused you of being here yesterday.
Easy.
I like how you just stood there and waited for that one.
Yeah, that did feel...
Oh,
I got
Speaking
Yoshi now, though.
speaking
It's
of
over.
standing and waiting for...
Get in. Oh, you just have to sit there and take it. That's right.
briefly. Oh, that's bad.
Look
Oh,
at that
he's
taunt.
dancing! He's
Oh
dancing!
my god.
Oh, that
I didn't
is
know I
a-
had that taunt.
That
Oh.
is a great taunt. Wow, that sucks. Oh, that was not the...
This has been very satisfying for me. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oh, man. How am I going to dance anymore? Oh, I had 2 leaks.
Oh yeah, because you went random?
Yeah. I had a Toon and a Young.
Tune is number 2. Oh. Oops, squirt. Well, that's a different kind of dance. Hey.
Don't you love those 4 little letters?
D?
Yeah. Dude.
I mean,
Oh, right.
I mean, yeah. I guess my misery's over. Put
Misery.
me out of my misery.
You just gotta get in the right mind state. Sega, this one's for you. Thanks for hanging out. Sega, I don't know. Are you a Smash Brother player? Surely, Sega. I know you're only a Splatoon 2er, but how could you not be a Smash Brother player? I mean, who is?
Oh, I missed. Comir joined us in the chat.
Oh,
when
welcome.
chat was popping off.
Thanks for being here again, my friend. I don't know if you've spotted Weed Jesus around recently. This one's for Sega and for Kamyar.
And for Jesus?
And for Jesus. And anybody who it needs to be for.
Oh, that's very beautiful.
We saw Uncut Gems last night. What'd you think?
Oh my gosh. What a classic. The entering the IMAX kicked off a little eBay search for me because I found one of our fellow moviegoers had one of the online ceramics A24 collabs. I guess it's like a street brand or popular internet brand for shirts. And I think they collabed with A24 for quite some time. I had no idea. But the person entering the theater had a beautiful A24 The Curse t-shirt.
Speaking of, have you ordered me that Cherry Tomato Boys shirt yet?
I have not ordered it yet. I mean, the ones that I found on eBay are like new, but all extra large and $150.
That is not a very Cherry Tomato Boy price.
Yeah.
Our Cherry Tomato Boys like our price is small.
It looks like that's a very online ceramics price, but
goddamn hype beast culture.
Yeah. But there's
Did I use that term correctly? Is that what a hype beast is?
I don't know.
Sure. I was only...
Let's pretend it. Let's not question it. Let's just move on. Anyways, that was not answering your question at all about what I thought of the movie.
But you did sort of answer it through your body language and your... Oh my god. You said, oh my gosh, what a classic.
I did say, okay, yeah.
But...
It was really nice to see it again in theaters, and to see it on the big screen, and see it with a bunch of people on a Wednesday night who were really excited to see it.
Yeah, Homies was real excited to watch Uncut Gems. I'm not sure what percentage of the people in there were seeing it for the first time. It definitely seemed like some people were.
Yeah, probably like tagging along with friends who convinced them, or...
Yeah. It's even more anxiety-inducing than I remember.
Yeah, it just always gets more and more stressful, as the movie goes on. But the last, hour is just, pure stress. I can just feel the cortisol. You're sitting next to me, and your leg is shaking. You're so, stressed out. And I'm, I don't know, sweating. It's so stressful. It's so good, but it's not. I guess until the end, it becomes sort of uncomfortable to watch for a while because it's just so stressful.
There were a lot of great details and interesting things that I had forgotten about the movie, and I totally it's only really heard about it more in the very recent history, but I'd forgotten all about the detail of the people who mine the eponymous Uncut Gem is a tribe of black Jewish people in Africa, which is a real group of people. And it's this weird, wild, wait, what? There is this group of Black African Jewish people who are sort of quasi-stranded in, I think, northern Africa. Just a fascinating history as well. And I'd forgotten in this very Jewish movie that the exploited miners are what are, I assume to be exploited miners, are also Jewish people, even though you wouldn't think that from looking at them. Great, interesting, fascinating movie. I argue though that the movie has a happy ending. That it's a happy ending for Mr. Adam Sandler.
Howard Ratner. What an incredible character name.
Howie. Yeah, I think Howie has as good of an ending as Howie could have ever hoped for. Things ended as on as high of a note as Howie was going to have. I think that's my argument. Let's play some Smash Brothers. It's great. Thank you for catching us up on.
Back to Smash. Oh, really quick, yeah.
Yes.
Second Did Answer used to play Smash Brothers back in the day with high school buddies, playing DVD currently and Persona 3 Portable.
What is DVD, Sega? And Persona 3 Portable, I will probably later this year when it's
Dead by Daylight?
Oh, that's a good guess.
Survival horror.
Yes.
2016.
Yeah.
Asymmetrical survival horror game.
One of the OG survival games. And one of these games that's like a fork of a branch of a fork of a branch of another game and comes from, a project of a project. Let's get to the Smash Brothers. I'm so worried about our mic levels here. Do you see how it's acting a little funky looking? Let us know if our sound is okay, if you would.
Maybe because hopefully
we'll find out. All right, let's get to some Smash Brothers. Small battlefield. So you're gonna have to remember.
I remember.
And we'll go 3v3 this time. I think I'm gonna go random. Okay, random for my second. And for my third, I'm gonna change it up and go random. Ugh. Oh my god, you got my team. You got my team.
I got your child team.
Yeah.
I'm not very good with K-Roll.
Oh my god, I've got Bowser Jr. last, Lenny,
I know.
or whatever. Whatever the fuck that one's name is.
You like Simon.
I'm a Richter guy.
You're a Richter guy. Simon is slower. Woo! Boy, that's slow.
Oh, nice. The rebound. Well, that sucks to have happened to you. I can see why you did it. Don't forget about that down B.
Oh. Oh, poops. Oh, okay. The rebound, you said.
Well, that was just me going straight through you.
Ah.
No! I got scared. But I will never be scared again. Because I'm Luigi.
Oh, no.
Because I am
No!
Luigi. Oh, shit. That was a strong kick. Nice. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Oh, wait.
Woo! I don't think I'm coming back from that one. Oh, no. No, I've got this. I've got this. I'm here. I'm all in. Oh, well, okay, after this. I'm locked in.
That's awesome. Oh, I'm Big Daddy.
I never slowed down. Wait, were we never on camera?
Oh no! Oh no, we played the whole game and forgot to switch it over!
And I think our mic is messed up.
Oh no.
That's okay. We gotta fix that. I do think.
But now I don't have the proof that I won.
We'll just switch it over right now. Since you, that's you. You're
Blue team. I'm blue team.
Blue team.
Oh my gosh.
Victor.
I'm such a producer fail.
It's okay, producer. It's okay. You're still a Vict to me.
Vict.
Still a Vict to me. All right. Well, we've messing things up. That's okay. We only had a few minutes anyways. So glad we got to come out. I don't know if anybody can hear me. I hope so. I'll fix this for next time.
Let's do that.
Fix
that
it.
might help.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I can fix it until afterwards.
Or just stop the music.
Yeah. But our issue seems to persist.
It persists.
I'll fix it for next time. We'll fix it in post. But that's